Getty. Just a year and a half ago, the news was buzzing with coverage about the Cosby Show star, Jeffrey Owens, being videotaped by a woman in Trader Joe's. Her attempt at shaming him for working a blue-collar job was quickly met by an outcry of support for him doing honest work. He since seems to have been pretty busy with acting work according to his IMDb profile. Many would call this a happy ending. But why was his job working at a grocery store an issue in the first place? And would people see things differently in this day of COVID-19 where grocery store personnel have become so essential and seen as heroes? Over the last 30 years, America has convinced itself that the best path for the most people is an expensive, 4-year degree. Pop culture has glorified the corner office job while unintentionally belittling the jobs that helped build the corner office. As a result, our society has devalued any other path to success and happiness. A possible silver lining in this tragic pandemic is the renaissance of the skilled worker and society's deep appreciation for what they do. To understand just how much our perceptions of work have shifted, the LaSalle Network surveyed 2020 college graduates on expectations as they enter the jobs market back in February of this year before the COVID-19 outbreak with the following results. February 2020 data responses, 75% were not OP. When people are losing their jobs, you start to appreciate what you have and what's really important, and that's not a bad thing, says Tom Gimbel, founder and CEO of LaSalle Network. The shift in opportunity has put an emphasis on being employable over items such as ideal job selection. But how does this movement go beyond just dealing with desperate times? We, as a society, have to have a less biased and unfounded distaste towards work itself. If there is anything this pandemic should teach us, it should be that all jobs have merit. This idea that one person is more valuable than another due to a few letters in front of their name is ridiculous. Instead, it's based on what the person actually does and how that connects to keeping not just a business afloat, but our communities. Impact is king. Title is simply information. Sure, certain titles may come with more pay and perks, but those won't be very stable if that title is tied to a job that makes very little real impact beyond itself. We need to also be careful about the recent language of essential and non-essential. In regard to an economy, I don't think there is any such thing as a non-essential worker, Mr. Rowe has said recently. This is basically a quilt, he said, and if you start pulling on jobs and tugging on careers over here and over there, the whole thing will bunch up in a weird way. Let's all change the way we identify with work. Thanks for watching. Hope you like it. Please see description and subscribe to our channel.